So if you thought low carb, healthy food has got to look boring like a piece of steamed chicken and vegetables, think again. I've made this for years. It is a simple eggplant that looks spectacular. If you're entertaining, couldn't be easier to do. You can make it ahead of time and it's completely guilt-free. Let me show you how. Okay, so this looks so impressive and it is so easy to do. So if you've ever got guests coming over, dinner party, and you're thinking, what can I make? You can do this ahead of time, just assemble it when people are there and then it just looks fabulous. So it's my go-to, so much so, I think it was in my first cookbook 23 years ago, and I've just had it as a classic in my library or kind of up my sleeve all the time. It's an eggplant and we want to do about 1-inch slices. Now, ideally, eggplants can have a little bit of a bitter taste. If you salt those and you put them on a rack and you salt both sides, you leave them for 20 minutes, that salt kind of like does the trick. But I'm going to fast track it. And you want to have different levels of the size. That's the whole point of this dish. So we want to go from the bottom to the base all the way. And want to layer it up. So I will take a little bit of that salt. I'm going to turn my pan on, want it nice and hot. Salt that, turn it over. You've got to see the end result. Honestly, it's so simple. You could do it with full fat cheese, or you can make it as skinny as anything. I do it as skinny as anything. This is very low carb, it is very low fat, and it's incredible. I'm using a fat-free feta cheese. I love this brand. I used it since the very beginning. I actually did an online cookbook for them because I love the brand so much. That is President's fat-free feta. You can get a Trader Joe's one, and you can get it in a few different places too. Go for the fat-free. I've got some cherry tomatoes. I've got some olive oil. I've got some fresh basil. I've got my eggplant. That's the dish. It's that simple. Now, heat the pan. You want to add a little bit of oil at a time. So what I do is I actually oil the eggplant because I don't want to drown it in oil. If you have a lot of traditional dishes, what happens is with eggplant, it absorbs so much oil that you can keep adding and adding, which I don't want to do. So I can add a little bit later. I don't want to deep fry that. I just want to get it nicely colored. So that goes aside. Don't really need that for now. I'm going to take these cherry tomatoes and I'm going to slice them in half. Or quarters. Quarters is better actually because I'm going to make it a little mix that I'm going to layer it up. So we'll take those in quarters. Give me a couple of minutes to do those. And in the meantime, I'll tell you all about why I love cooking this way. Because I lost about 65 pounds. I know it gets boring if you watch me that I tell you that, but I tell you that for a reason. I've always loved doing fabulous food. I've never wanted boring food, and I've kept the weight off, and that's the whole thing. How can you make food interesting? Well, you've got to go around the world and take different flavors and mix it up and do Thai one day and Chinese the next and always make food exciting. But there's so many ways you can make little tips and trades for things. So that's all I've ever done is made these little swap overs, food that I can eat, don't feel guilty, don't have that kind of yucky feeling that I've eaten the wrong thing. So for me, clean food is not processed food. It's no wheat. It's very few carbs just from vegetables and fruits. And that's the kind of way that I am able to enjoy my food. Okay, let's get a little bit of oil there. Let's turn those. Now you do need to turn them a few times. It's going to take probably about 5-6 minutes to do the eggplant. They are completely, uncooked, and we want to really wilt those down, but they get a beautiful color, so that happens in a little bit. Didn't salt that side. Get a little black pepper on there. Just a little drizzle more. Always add a little bit of olive oil at a time. That absorbs it. And let's get these cherry tomatoes in my mixing bowl. So as I said, I've been making this since day one. I love it. I've always made this dish. I've done it because I love doing this for entertaining, and it just really kind of is an easy dish to do that. but it looks so impressive. Now you can go next level. You can put it on a little coulis that's coulis of tomatoes. You can just put a little sauce underneath it. You could do a little bit of basil oil. You could do a little bit of balsamic. So you can keep going next level on this, but I kind of keep it simple. I don't even put garlic in it. It doesn't need it. It's all the flavor is in that basil, the tomatoes, and it doesn't need much more. Let's swap those over, flip them. And then basil is a real delicate leaf. So to cut it can really damage it. But what I do is I take all the leaves and I roll them up and they're nice and firm. And then I make ribbons. And then they come out kind of even, but you haven't bruised it because it can bruise real easy. It's not like parsley that you can just keep chopping and chopping, not at all. Let me give this another flip. These are almost done. You can see the texture of it is changing, nice and loose. You can do this all cold and you can assemble them on a baking tray and you can pop them in the oven if you want them hot, but it's not a dish that has to be hot either. Let's roll those up. Lots and lots of fresh basil, as you can see. Then we're going to take our fat-free feta and mix that all together. And if you put that in the oven, it does cook down a little bit. I'm not sure if I prefer it in the oven or not. I don't think it needs it. I've done it both ways many a time. All right, we are close to assembling this beautiful dish. Let's give those another 60 seconds each side. Last drizzle of oil in that hot pan. And I do love eggplants for this, I really do. It's such a great dish. It really is a little bit meaty, and if people are vegetarian, obviously you can't do the vegan with the feta cheese, but you could be creative, just do tomatoes and maybe come up with another vegetable, but it is a great vegetarian option. Okay, we're ready to go and show you how that's assembled, because it does look like it's difficult, but it isn't. When you see it, it kind of has a little flair of a restaurant, fine restaurant. We're going to take our largest eggplant stack. Look at that colour. I'm going to pop it down there. I'm going to take a nice big spoonful of that feta cheese mix. I'm going to do layer number 2. Pop that down. A little bit more of that feta cheese mix. Then I'm going to take one more and pop it on. And you could stop there, or as it's a pretty little tower, we can go one more, and you can either top it up like that. Why not? Show off a little bit of what you got inside. Finish it off with a drizzle of olive oil. And look at that. Restaurant style food. Not a Michelin star restaurant, just your house. You can make it and it's healthy as can be.